What is up with John Fury? Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to Tommy Edson. I hope you're all well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So, John Fury and his antics. What the hell is going on? Just this last week, if you've been away from social media and the news, you'd be surprised to hear, perhaps, that John Fury's got his knickers in a twist, and he's called out Froch. And in the past, he's called out lots of people. And Froch, on his own channel, Froch on Fighting, he kind of responded to it, and he basically said, "This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. Just you do you, and I'll do me. But if we are going to fight, if this really does become a thing, I'm only doing it for charity. There's going to be no money involved." And that seems like a fair answer to me. But he's basically saying, look, don't be silly. This is stupid. My issue with John Fury is not because of who he is or necessarily what his opinion is, because sometimes I think his opinion is quite sound. I think it's just the manner, and he seems to be front and center all the time. Sometimes as a father, you don't want to be in the foreground, especially where your children are. You just kind of let them take the limelight, and it's almost as if there's something missing, that he feels he needs to be there in front of the cameras, in front of everything, making a scene, making his voice really loud. Now, this could be just his personality, but it just seems that he seems to get himself involved in things that he doesn't need to get himself involved in. And by calling out different people or calling out different fighters of different generations, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, the interesting thing is that he was saying that, he'll take any man on, and he offered Mike Tyson out, and it's just like, what are you doing? Even his own son, Shane, which actually I quite like listening to. He seems to have a lot of reason to the way he talks. He's basically said, look, he's just after a payday. He kind of called his own dad out. I was like, yeah, he said that because he's looking for a payday. And this is kind of what it seems to me. John Fury's actually come out on many times, like, I'm not interested in the limelight. I'm not interested in money. I've got enough of that and all that sort of stuff. I don't need money. Well, the things that you say and do kind of put you into the limelight. So you kind of think, well, maybe you are searching for that. And also, if you're talking about, fighting for money, let's get the contract signed, then you are after the money. You are after a payday. And especially when it comes to Froch. So I'm not sure if there's a bit of delusion there. I'm not sure if there's a little bit of wishful thinking or just a money grab, cash grabbing on his part. Or that he just feels that he needs to be, in the conversation. I don't know. Maybe he feels that his own career was, not good enough. Maybe he feels that his time in prison was, some kind of, it halted his life, as it were. Well, it kind of would, wouldn't it, of course? But I don't know. It just seems to be that he's always in there, especially where his sons, either whether it's Tommy, certainly, or whether it's Tyson, whether they're coming up to a fight, he seems to be wanting to get involved. And then his antics on stage, especially with Tommy Fury at Misfits, throwing tables out the way. Offering, Mike Tyson out when Tyson was fighting Ngannou, of course. It's just silliness. It's just ridiculous. Getting on stage, taking his top off, and just getting himself front and center as well. It's just, I know it brings a show, and the problem is that lots of YouTube channels and also broadcasters, they feed into that because they talk about it. And guess what? I suppose I am as well now, because I'm talking about it, and I don't want to talk about it in a positive way. In terms of, I think it's all fun and everything. There's an element of fun, of course it is, because it's kind of mildly entertaining. But at the same time, you just want to say, look, just pipe down and just go back behind the scenes. We don't need to see that. And I don't need to see an old man, fighting. We had this a few months ago with the... was it the 65-year-old he's got it into ring in the United States, and it was just ridiculous, wasn't it? I know it was a pro fight, but he just got shown up ridiculous. I mean, it was just a total mismatch, and he shouldn't have even been in the ring. And this is the kind of thing. Now, interestingly, you know, the likes of John Fury, you know, being very vocal, being very brash and everything, said, I'll take on any man alive. Well, a couple of people have already come out and said, I'll take you on. I'll take you on. The latest is this Joe Egan who come on. He was on the True Geordie podcast, actually. Really good interview, really good podcast from True Geordie with this guy. He's actually been having some good turnouts, True Geordie, on his podcast recently. Anyway, I'm not here to plug him, of course, but, you know, go check it out. But he said, look, I'll fight you, you know, if you want. And Misfits have even said, hey, listen, we'll put on this fight. We'll do it. So ever since then, it's gone really quiet. So is this just, you know, balls and bluster from John Fury, which I kind of feel that it is. You know, it's all well and good just to come out in the media or social media on some kind of platforms or whatever it is. Or somebody sticks a microphone in your mouth and you'll say, I'll do this, I'll do that. Well, until you actually get in the ring, you know, put your money where your mouth is, as it were, or get yourself into the ring and accept these challenges, you might as well just shut up. It's just like me calling out somebody and saying, well, hold on, it was just, you know, and never following through with it. I mean, you know, well, first of all, I'm not going to do that because, you know, I'm a talker rather than a fighter, of course. But it just seems, well, what are you doing? What are you saying? Just, you know, as Carl Froch was saying, you know, just pipe down. We don't need to hear it. You know, don't carry on with this. But if you're going to fight somebody, he was saying, this is Carl Froch, he said, if you're going to fight somebody, fight these other two guys first of all. Let's see what you're like in the ring. And then if you want to continue this afterwards, we'll do it for charity for no money. So the offer is there from Carl Froch to say, okay, potentially, only for charity. But he's also saying, if you're going to fight these other guys first who want to actually fight you. And Misfits are prepared to put on a card. Let's just see what happens here. But, you know, it's not a fight that I want to see. I don't want to see two old guys in the ring fighting. No matter what personality John Fury's got, no matter what he says, no matter what bluster he comes with, no matter what upset he causes in press conferences and weigh-ins and all that kind of thing, you know, I just don't want to see it. You know, and some people would find it entertaining. Some people want to see it. I personally don't. But I think what I'm mildly interested in to see, and I suppose this is what everybody's interested in, to see, actually, can somebody just shut him up? Can somebody, like the likes of this Joe Egan, for example, can they get in a ring and are they fit enough, let's say, to, you know, shut him up? And again, I have no idea what would happen in the ring with these old guys. I don't know. I mean, he seems to be quite a fit guy for that age. But I don't know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below about this whole John Fury thing, about his balls and bluster and everything that he does and everything that he says. And should he just pipe down and just let his sons get on with it? And he should just play a supporting role in the background. And that's, as a father, that's the kind of thing that I would do. I don't want to be in the limelight ahead of my child or my children. I just, you know, I'll play the supporting role. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I will catch you again on another video coming very soon. Bye.